On our trip, she said, I found someone who makes me feel alive. We're done, so I booked. I never imagined a dream vacation could turn into a nightmare, or that 2 short sentences could shatter my entire future. But there I was, on the most beautiful cliffside in Italy, listening to my girlfriend tell me it was all over, just moments before I planned to propose. The Mediterranean breeze, usually so soothing, now felt like a cold whisper, and the vibrant sunset seemed to mock the sudden darkness closing in around me. I'm 32, a software engineer, and just 6 months ago, I was so sure I had life all figured out. Her name was Olivia, 30, working in marketing. We'd spent 6 years together. 6 years of shared laughter, quiet Sunday mornings, knowing exactly what the other was thinking. 6 years building what I believed was an unshakable foundation. We had our routines, our dreams, even arguments over who finished the last yogurt. We weren't some perfect movie couple, but we were solid. At least, that's what I told myself, deep down to my core. I'd spent 8 painstaking months planning this Italian trip. Every hotel, every tiny restaurant, every hidden corner of Positano was meticulously researched. I even found the perfect spot, perched high above the sea, where I'd finally drop to one knee and ask her to be my wife. The ring was custom-made, a sapphire framed by tiny diamonds. She'd always hated predictable solitaires, saying she wanted a ring with a story. I had the whole proposal rehearsed in my mind, every word, every gesture. I even had a backup plan in case my emotions got the better of me and I forgot my lines. The first 2 days in Italy felt like a postcard come to life, the kind of moments you scroll past on Instagram with a pang of jealousy. We ate breakfast on our balcony, staring out at the Mediterranean. The water was so impossibly blue, it felt photoshopped, almost painful to behold. We wandered through ancient, whitewashed villages, bougainvillea spilling over every wall. We held hands on black sand beaches that actually burned our feet, and we laughed ourselves sore over cheap Italian wine that tasted exactly like €3. She was happy, genuinely radiant, a happiness that just pulsed from her. I took a picture of her that evening, framed by the sunset, and knew this was it. This was the woman I was meant to grow old with. This was the moment our whole lives would shift. Then, on day 3, something changed. It started subtly, a faint shift, but once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. She mentioned wanting to try a morning yoga class at the resort. Fine by me, I'm not exactly a yoga person. So, I went for a run along the coast, breathing in the salty air, feeling utterly grateful for my life. But when Olivia returned 2 hours later, she was different. She glowed, yes, but it wasn't the peaceful, post-yoga glow. It was something else. My gut tightened, though I couldn't say why. She was glued to her phone, smiling at the screen with an intimacy that felt deeply private, like I was trespassing just by being there. I casually asked who bottom left of screen, click full story.